As usual for the grand finale of the Gruppo Peroni season, racing took place at the Vallelunga circuit during the weekend of 16th and 17th November for the 23rd edition of the 6 Hours of Rome. A two-day event that included for the second consecutive year the Endurance 2.0 event for 2-liter touring cars to act as a support race on Saturday. Five GT2 cars were entered. The majority of them are the Ferrari 458 with 4 cars from AF Corse and Kessel Racing and Back Team. Among the prominent names, certainly those of multiple world champion Bertolini together with Ciocci and Perazzini. 6 GT3 cars with 4 brands represented, the inevitable 458 of AF Corse and Kessel, together with the one entered by Easy Race. Debut at the 6-hour race for Team Imperiale with their Lamborghini Gallardo, while a welcome return is Roll Motorsport representing BMW. And it's a GT3 car that earns the right to start from the first position. The trio Rui Aguas, Lucas Nazarat and Aaron Scott are the authors of the pole. The crew of the AF Corse Ferrari 458 GT3 makes the most of the 60-minute qualifying session, beating teammates Perazzini, Ciocci, Bertolini and on the similar car of the Kessel Racing brought to the track by Aluco Kemenater Piccini.
Very good, we started with Aaron and he will improve the car, and then we had Nasrat, he improved again and I improved a little bit, and then we got the pole position. I was very happy. Nice to be in front row for tomorrow.
Clear sky but a wet track for the start of the race. All opt for wet tyres, with the exception of the pole sitter, with Aguas taking a risk with slick tyres. In the grid, however, one of the protagonists with the yellow Ferrari 458 GT2 of Kessel Racing is missing, freeing up the third place. At the green flag, Zampieri is the quickest with his Kessel Racing 458 from the third place, overtaking Ciocci and Aguas that don't want to risk and slip progressively down to 11th place. The most aggressive of the lot, however, is Rangoni on the BMW Z4 GT3 that started from the 8th place and in only 3 laps is on the last step of the virtual podium. The balance of performance is changing rapidly with the track drying until, near the 20th minute, Aguas is the fastest on the track with slick tyres. So in the space of 10 minutes everybody else goes in the pit to change to dry tyres, and the first to do so are Easy Race, GDL and Roll Motorsport. In the battle between trophy cars, the Swiss Sportec is quicker than the rivals of Krypton Motorsport that don't have quick refueling. For the trio Krebs, Melnikov, Salikov at the wheel of a Porsche 997, the first part of the race is near the top 10, and the challenge is with the M3 from Pro Motorsport. Near the end of the first 60 minutes, the first scheduled pit stops take place. The second hour starts with Ciocci in command in front of Nazart and Zampieri. 4th place for the third car of AF Corse, Duncan Griffin, followed by another 458 from Easy Race, with Francioni at the wheel. The Tuscan driver makes a mistake after a few minutes at the hairpin, losing a position against Rangoni. The twist, however, comes after 8 minutes, when Nasrat loses control of his car at the S-curve and hits the wall, damaging the car beyond repair. The The incident involves the safety car, which then resets the substantial 1 minute margin gained by Ciocci. In the following 3 rounds, many teams make the driver change, including the leader. In black team, Necchi takes over Biagi and gains second place in the process. Behind them, the Kessel car with Broniszewski that replaced Zampieri. Four teams still in the same lap at the beginning of the third hour, with Perazzini ahead of Necchi, Broniszewski and Griffin. At the 140th minute, a change in second position, with the car of Kessel gaining second place. For the black team, however, the worst is yet to come. On the occasion of their pit stop, in fact, the onboard pneumatic car jacks stopped working, forcing them to make 2 extra stops and making them lose 3 laps. Near the half of the race, another twist, this time involving Geri and Earl. The Italian brakes late at the hairpin and the two collide. For the first, the race is over. For the second, a 30-minute stop in the pits to change a rear suspension arm. New hour and new thrills thanks to Amici that spins at Cimini. Fortunately, no serious consequence for the Gallardo that can resume racing. In front, the battle is on between the two Ferraris, with Bertolini driving car number 2 and Griffin at the wheel of Ferrari number 3. The gap between the two, according to the strategies in the pits and driver changes, varies between a few seconds and a lap. The BMW Z4 is third, but it's soon forced to surrender near the end of the 4th hour, when the V8 engine seizes at the Curvone, causing Rangoni to spin.
Abbiamo rotto il motore. Purtroppo si era messa bene per noi, stavamo andando molto bene, eravamo in testa alla nostra categoria, il GT3, eravamo terzi assoluti, avevamo preso il nostro passo e purtroppo sono cose che succedono. Pazienza, alla prossima.
The fight for overall victory is a matter between the two AF Corse Ferrari 458 GT2, with Ciocci, Perazzini, Bertolini always in front of duo Cameron Griffin. In third place, the other 458 GT2 from Black Team, that has overtaken the best GT3, the Gallardo. The top positions only change during pit stops. The Sportec Porsche, meanwhile, continues to lead the trophy cars. Behind him, a family duel between Krypton drivers, Scanzi, Cassarà, Palazzo, in front of Zamuner, Fracasso, Minetti, Caneva. Although there is a margin of a whole lap between the leader and the second, and the third place car is 3 laps behind, the pace does not drop, with riders still fully committed. Black Team maintain a healthy third place, despite the problems with the pneumatic lifting system of the car. Babini is fourth, and first of the GT3 cars. The last minutes are quite uneventful, with Pier Giuseppe Perazzini and Marco Ciocci that win their 4th 6-hour of Rome, after the victories in 2006, 2008 and 2011. Bertolini has come to help them this year, while in the past editions they partnered with Lamy, Median and Bruni. On the podium also Cameron and Griffin in second place, and Palma, Casè, Necchi on the third step of the rostrum.
No, è difficile le partenze sotto l'acqua, poi ci tiene mano a mano a fare bene, vincere e cercare il punto giusto per compromettere le strategie. I ragazzi sono stati stupendi, hanno sbagliato niente, non vedo sotto pressione. Anche Sono veramente felice. Sai, ormai parecchie gare le svolte lontano dall'Italia, quindi quando c'è la possibilità di correre qua a Vallelunga, in una gara così importante come la Sole, è sempre speciale, poi se vinci ancora di più.